Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. It helps us out a lot, and we're trying to reach 1,000 subscriptions. We appreciate the support. Now, as we talked about the Grand Theft Auto trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6, that is the second trailer released yesterday, talked about that a little bit. We had some stills there, but if you go to Rockstar's website, there's a little bit more information and background on the game. So I gathered some pictures, very high-res pictures. I'm going to put them in this video. I'm going to give a little bit of background on a couple of characters, and then I'm going to let everybody look through these pictures. It's going to be in a slide. Video might be 3 to 4 minutes long. So just enjoy those pictures and let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like I said, I'm going to walk through what's in this website just a bit, and then the rest is going to be some cool pictures. Like I said, anybody that's a fan of Grand Theft Auto 6 and hasn't seen these pictures, they are out now and they're available on the Rockstar Games website. But I was very impressed with them. You know, as we talked about the trailer yesterday, highly anticipated game coming out on May 26th, 2026. Definitely going to be doing numbers, obviously. I think the game is going to be one of a kind. You know, Rockstar always raises the bar, and they figure out a way to reach that bar that they set for themselves. So let's read into what's on this website, and then we're going to get the slide going. So we start off with a reintroduction to Vice City. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. Now we have Jason Duval, one of the main playable characters. We have Jason Duval and Lucia Caminos, but let's start off with Jason. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys, doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now, it's hard to tell. Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mother has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. But instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. A life with Jason could be her way out. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia is committed to her plan, no matter what it takes. Next, we have Booby Ike. Booby is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Booby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. Draquan Priest, only Raw Records. Draquan was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was the goal. Now that he's signed to Real Dimes, Draquan's days of booking acts into Booby's strip club might be numbered as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene. Real Dimes, Bay Lux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. Raul Batista, experience counts, confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul's a seasoned bank robber, always on the hunt for talent, ready to take the risk that bring the biggest rewards. Brian Hader. Brian's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys, still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Lori. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick rundown of some of the key characters that you're going to be seeing in Grand Theft Auto 6, which is going to be releasing on May 26, 2026. I'm going to let the slide run through so you can see some of these cool stills. Enjoy the pictures, and as I said earlier, let me know what you think down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues, ring the bell for notifications, and we'll chat shortly.